It's all Mr. Tim.
No, I don't see a card for Mr. Tim.
Yes, you
TJ McGann, followed by Peter Tim.
Hi, my name is TJ McGann. I live at 629 South K Street. I bought a house here about a year ago, and I like the community, but I have a tremendous learning experience. I have a landlord next to me who is warehousing people down on their luck, drug addicts and alcoholics, and warehousing people. We live right across the street from the school. She has another property on 12th Avenue South. And it's been a tremendous learning experience, and I'm trying to take civic responsibility instead of quickly moving out. Her other property is on 12th Avenue South, and they are manufacturing crack there. And I'm learning how to go to community associations, which I was at last night, and Commissioner Zerdy was there. And hopefully he will be very helpful with me on this matter. I live across the street from the school, and this other property, as I said, is just off of 12th Avenue South, where they are manufacturing, dealing, and warehousing terrible people. I see how you can take one block back at a time, because I'm just south of 6th Avenue, and it's getting a little shady there. And I can see how, you know, I fixed up my house, and it looks gorgeous, and I have trees and a garden there, and I want to move. I don't want to deal with this. She's had 12 to 15 people in a 3-bedroom apartment. She had 3 women and 6 children move in with 3 men in a 3-bedroom apartment. I don't want to live with this. I don't want to deal with this. So I hope that Commissioner Zerdy and whoever is in that district of 12th Avenue South, just east of Dixie, can help me. Also, right across the street is a school. There are no sidewalks. There are no speed bumps. There's a hard stop signs, there's potholes. I drive by there once in a while at 3:30, and it is a madhouse. Kids running and jumping, and somebody's going to get hit by a car and sue the city.
Thank you. Peter Tim, followed by Loretta Sharp.
Peter Tim, North Low Street, and thank you for the public comment from all the officials. I like that. I wish there was more of it. I'm back on the beach again. I was told a long time ago that we couldn't do anything at the beach until the contractors left. Well, the contractors have left. And they're still not doing anything to alleviate all the problems down there, especially with the traffic going all over the place and everything else. We have been talking about going to the one-way streets. It's the time to do it. So please, let's get busy with the beach and start straightening things out. And another thing I noticed down there is that we have been giving tickets for people who back into parking spaces. Now that law was put into effect when we used to have angled parking spaces. And some cars, yes, they try to back in and then they come out and try to go the other way. And that didn't work at all. However, now we have straight-in parking. And yes, you can see a heck of a lot better. Notice heck, not the other word. But it's still being enforced. And I asked one fellow, and he said, well, it's a resolution on the gender that they have to change or something. I don't know what the problem is, but quickly turn it. Because I asked one of the enforcement officers, I said, on your way back up there, would you tag those 3 cars that are parked in over there? I said, you pick them right out because they're all police cars. If the police department can't do it, why can't the citizens of Lake Worth? Yes, it is for the safety concern. So I would appreciate it if you abolish that law and let the people have a chance to get out of their places before they have to break their neck to look around and see if anybody's coming. And I thank you very much for the opportunity to speak before you.
Ms. Sharp.
It was so pleasant. Yes, I went on the website today, and it's a major improvement over what it is, and it does need some work, and I'm sure they'll get work done. But I saw a website that was done by Mary Lindsay for the Neighborhood Presidents Association, and that website you can click on in Spanish, and you can click on in Creole. and you can read that whole website. I hope eventually that Lake Worth can get to that point where we can click on in different languages. I talked to the little girl at the beach. She's a real sweetheart, the little event coordinator. And she told me that she's already booking for 2015 for weddings. And I know that it's quite expensive to have weddings at the beach, but you have the golf course. That would be a step down, but would be ideal if you just spend a little money at the golf course. And I took Commissioner Zerdy and showed him one of the problems at the golf course, and he figured it out like this. And the other problem at the golf course is the furniture. The furniture is pretty shabby. It should be replaced. It's been there quite a long time. And I think it would be a really nice place if you couldn't afford to go to the beach for a wedding or a bar mitzvah or a birthday party, could certainly use the clubhouse at the golf course. Thank you.
Thank you. Barbara Jean Weber? For this one?
Good evening. I thought the city looked a little bit cleaner. I did. I happened to have driven 3 nights ago down Lake Avenue. Yes, Commissioner Maxwell's true. And I didn't see one piece of paper. I'm like, what can you do? You know. Also, I want to thank Commissioner Sturdy. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
It's close enough.
Oh, Sturdy. The S is silent. Okay. We had a situation on the block that I live on, and the gentleman was kind enough to call me back quite late last night after a very busy day on his part. Equally early this morning. Thank you. It's in resolution, thanks to you. And I have to say that I personally have never had a problem phoning the city for any reason. I happen to have been in the building department earlier, and they were wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So I thank you, and I thank all of you for your efforts. I know that it appears very difficult sometimes, but thank you.
Maurice Luz has a read it. For 10 years, I've had a business in downtown Lake Worth. I would just like to know, when is any commissioner, city manager, or mayor going to finally touch up Lake Worth? The city is going to be 100 years old, and I hope we can get a little lipstick downtown. It does not cost a lot. We have plenty of workers downtown, but they do not seem to have training or education about cleaning the city. Can I help with something? Mary Lindsay?
Mary Lindsay, 327 Columbia Drive. I want to congratulate the city, first of all, on your 100th birthday. It is today. It is today,
Can
June
you sing happy
4th.
birthday?
Not on my 2 minutes.
Hey.
Unless I get to sing it
It's
by
public
myself.
comment, we're not going back and forth here. Thank you. Miss Lindsay, continue. You're losing time.
I also want to thank the city for the incredible new website. It is absolutely stunning. The text that's on the very first page, Lake Worth, where hot topics meet warm tropics. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant and it's beautiful. And I will be using it often, as I always do. And I hope that all of you will visit the new NAPC website, lakeworthnapc.com. We just got it up. We're very pleased with it. And yes, it is with one click. You can translate our site into 71 languages. But Mrs. Sharp, the city's website also has the same thing. Their little button was way down at the bottom. Ours is right at the top. So thank you very much and happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's all the cards? Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Any commissioner comments? Commissioner Amoruso?
Yeah, I just wanted to reiterate, Ms. Sharp, our website also translates
I didn't
into
notice it.
all those languages.
Congratulations.
I just wanted to make a comment. TJ, I did have the chance to talk to you about some things and kind of give you some direction, and I'm glad you are talking to Commissioner Sturdy in your district and you went to the neighborhood association. You were a little set back on how the process worked when we first met.